Right. Oh yeah.
Can't see shit.
You had a chance to do something really fucked up and you didn't, and I respect it.
I would think 30% of that that we saw last time.
Oh, that's right. There was a dude behind us. That's right.
So I have a very extensive recap. Usually I write like half a page to a page tops. This is about a page and a half to 2 pages. So I'm going to cover a lot. So we are going to switch up the vibe. Recently, on Severed Connections, over the last few sessions, the group was offered a decision to head to Paision's tower that was under attack, or follow Claudia's god into the Misty Forest. Ignoring Sylvanas' request, you saved Paision. You brought him back to Olivan, facing a resurrected Nelfar in the process. Headed back to the Misty Forest, you found a frozen turtle by the name of Augie. In search for a way home, he joined the party. Arriving at Miscale Monastery, you realized you were too late. A once peaceful monastery used to protect the forest lies in ruins. You were confronted by members of the cult using Lycan as attack dogs. After the battle, their group subdued the Lycan, and Augie temporarily dispelled the curse, revealing Claudia's cousin Karse. She revealed that their tribe had fallen on hard times and was offered a better life by a strange hooded couple, a male drow and a female elf. Suddenly, there was a loud boom. Noticing Goxon was missing, you all ran outside to see a massive blue dragon flying away north onto the horizon. Laying in the rubble was the now human Goxon. After burying him, you made your way home, leaving a cursed Karse in the care of Abel. You made your way for Karse. On your way, you found a wagon with a couple dead drow, and you found a hidden stash of astral powder within the wagon. Nervous about the sheer force used to kill the drow, you cautiously continued on. After getting to Karse and beginning to get ready, there was a loud rumble that shook the ground beneath your feet. From a distance, you saw 2 cages fall. The first contained a small halfling. The second one, a small rock gnome. The guard opened a cage in a single bound. A Lycan landed on him, ripping him apart. The second, containing an elderly rock gnome whose features have begun to deteriorate. You watched in horror as a female drow you believed to be Mizra, using a whip-like sword, beheaded him in one fluid motion. Suddenly, you hear a snap, and everyone turns to see a menacing figure in full-plated armor, wielding a massive greatsword, slowly walking towards you, hand gripped around this deadly weapon. And that is where you're going to leave off. So, as you guys all turn around and you see this giant hulking figure, does somebody want to take it away?
What you see in front of you is a man about 5'10", gripping his sword. That's obviously that is plate armor and a long cloak. As you look over, he looks at you and says, "Wow, long time no see, you guys." And you see Goxon standing before you guys.
Is it human Goxon?
Yes.
What?
Whoa!
Ben has taken his whip out and he's still he's holding it like he's going to still hit you. And he's like his head's drooping a little. Are you wearing like a helmet? We can confirm it's you?
Yes, and his voice would be very familiar, even though he was a dragon voice before. You would still kind of know his voice. So when he walks up and he goes, "Hey, long time no see," you would recognize that. But hold on, I'm gonna send a picture of him in the chat.
I don't know who buried Goxon initially. Ben is going to look over at Brunier, because I assume Brunier did it. And he's like, "You did a shit job burying him."
Right now. Yeah, Brunier is taken back, and he goes, "If this is not one of the Golden's tricks, after the attack in dagger form, what was I wearing after killing the fire elementals?
What were you wearing? Can't remember what
Oh,
you
yeah.
were wearing.
I remember what you were.
It's
I remember
it's
you.
him,
I
guy.
think
Was
it-
Actually remember what you were wearing.
were you naked? I have a feeling you were naked.
No, you didn't.
God seems genuinely.
He's a
Yeah, he's a mimic. He's a mimic.
Claudia's gonna insight check him.
I'm trying to look at this. You sent that photo on this.
Alright,
I sent
Oh!
you in the links.
give me an
Oh.
insight check, Claudia.
Oh no, he's hot.
That's what
I got
A 15. With a 15, he looks covered in dirt. He looks a little more grizzled. But as far as you can tell, that is the body that you guys buried. There's something different about him, but that's about it.
Wait, didn't Augie do like some type of spell so he couldn't be resurrected? Didn't he do that before we laid him to rest?
I thought he did.
Above table?
Augie turns to you and he says, I can't do old man Augie voice, so I apologize. But he says the spell was to prevent him from coming back undead. This work seems to be beyond me.
Watson's going to walk forward and be like, I understand why you mistrust, but take a closer look at my sword. And he's going to pull out this large sword and put it in front of you. I'm going to send a picture of that as well. He's going to say, does the cloth look familiar? The scales look familiar? Are you telling me this isn't something you've seen before?
Rainier is just gonna look in shock, and he's like, "By the gods' ass!" and he's just gonna come in and just be like, "You son of a bitch!" and he's gonna go in for the Rainier handshake.
Yeah, we both.
The predator handshake.
Biceps are going crazy.
And I'm just gonna be like, "I liked you better when you had scales."
I'm gonna pull out. I have one of Doxon's scales in my bag. I'm just gonna pull it out and like look at it, and then she's gonna like have tears in her eyes, like it's gonna you. Wow.
I didn't mean to be gone for so long. I didn't mean for it to happen.
It looks fucking you did.
Ben,
Wow.
finish.
You gotta take my headset off.
No. Ben is
Hold on, guys. Sorry,
shocked.
you can do your
Okay,
thing.
you're fine.
Can you push the microphone up so it like locks it?
I can't even believe that.
I don't know why. I thought Bobby was asking Link to do it.
Yeah, right? He's like,
No,
was
Denise
like, wait,
was
what?
off camera, but she was talking. I'm like, I cannot hear a word you're saying.
Oh my
Ben
God.
is stunned. Okay, yeah, you know what? Sure. Ben takes off his mask a little bit, like he kind of wants to see with his own, confirm it with his own eyes. And he's almost too stunned to speak. And he just says, "How?"
give it a second chance.
Augie is gonna walk forward and just be like, by the gods, and then like start like kind of pulling on your like cheek a little bit to like just test like the elasticity of like the skin.
Yeah, it's not scales. Not anymore.
Claudia's gonna ask, are you still a warlock?
Yeah, Bernier.
No.
I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, are you still talking to that blue bitch?"
No. Definitely the opposite. From my understanding, I went to an afterlife, and it was amazing. There was non-stop battles, but you could never die, and you could just drink as much as you wanted. It was wonderful. I proved my worth there, and Tyr gave me a chance to come back and give this another go. I think he was offended by the betrayal of Lymirth. So I've been giving
Can I do I'm sorry to interrupt. Could I do a religion check to see if Brunir would recognize?
This is what Tyr does.
Yeah, for sure. Give me a. Is Tyr Brunir's god?
I mean, Brunir is not a god person, so he's just curious if, like, he's trying to think.
He
he's,
would know who Tyr was. I feel like Tyr's a pretty well.
Brunir, give me a religion check, but do it with advantage, please.
It's actually funny that you said that. I just rolled a nat 20.
A nat 20. So
Hell yeah.
so Brunir, not being a religious man, not following any particular gods, is very familiar with Tyr because he is essentially like the warrior of gods. So although you do not follow him directly, you have heard many drunken tales of Tyr and his power and his quest for balance. There were tons of drunk dwarves in your past that raved of an afterlife that to us sounded very similar to Valhalla. Drunken halls, drunken battles, just the world's most fiercest warriors duking it out and drinking for all eternity.
Brunir gets excited. He goes, "Oh, I might have to start praying."
You would have loved it. I wish you were there.
Well, their timing could not have been any better. That's good practice.
Definitely did. And above Tyr, I'm assuming Brunir and everyone else will most likely see that Goxin is now a paladin. This is the
That's kind of what I figured. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, hell yeah! Nice rebirth.
I've sworn an oath of vengeance against Lymirth. And hopefully one day it will be
Fuck
fulfilled.
that bitch.
Is that above table or is that in game?
Both.
In game. All right.
Yeah, both, I guess.
Brunir says, "I would be honored to help you fulfill that pact."
That would be my honor. And he goes in for another fucking. Another day.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Also, Goxin's gonna look over at Bill and go, "By the way, I didn't forget what I promised you." And he's gonna pull into his bag and he's gonna pull out a book. I don't know how am I gonna put this in here?
So Josh, if you go to your inventory and you click add to inventory and you click on homebrew, if you type in, I think it's called Blinding Blade, add that to your inventory.
Let's take a look.
But I promised you when I was teaching you about swordsmanship this was and it's just like
Wow.
and then when you ignite it, you almost turn it into a
And
Son's bearing gift.
Ben, as you take this sword, this hilt into your hands, and you kind of like go as if you're going to swing it, this blinding light of a blade flashes out, and everyone briefly covers their eyes. It is exceptionally bright.
I am blinded. I have been blind since. Yeah. Ben graciously accepts the gift from Goxin, and he's gonna put a hand on his shoulder, and he's gonna like stare straight at him, and he just wants to look and says, "I'm so sorry."
You have nothing to apologize for, friend. You trained well, you earned this, and it's going to serve you better than it would serve you.
Ben will bow and go to the back.
Wow.
we back. And yeah, above table, this was almost
Kind of.
yeah, kind. This is always kind of.
Jeremy told me a long time ago. I came up with the Pact of Lemire and like the gold, and I was actually gaslighting Jeremy. I did have this idea of like eventually he'll hit a point where she comes back to life, and like maybe kills him. But I was like, I don't know if just killing him because he fulfilled his pact is like a cool thing to do on like a player agency perspective. But then Jeremy came to me the one day and he mentioned having an interest in having like a Gandalf the Grey coming back moment, and I was like, oh, we're in, baby. I was like, I just didn't even tell him. I just was like, the signal when you have to bow out is donate all your gold and I'll take it from there. And he was like, all right, I fucking just ran with it.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it worked out that when I was moving, I needed time off from it, so.
Right.
But we back. He's not dead.
Hell yeah.
There is a lot to the rebirth too, but I will leave that up to Jeremy, not to me.
Yeah, me and Bobby had a whole one shot about it, so.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's Mormon now.
My eyes did well up with tears a little bit before. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
Good.
I feel like I'm gonna cry tonight. Okay,
Yeah.
I just something's
a
in the
very-
air.
To be honest, this is a very pleasant surprise because I was also, when we first initially mentioned coming to Karse, I was like, great, we're down to DPS.
I know.
Well, let me tell you, this is not my first character I've made now, so.
This is. I was reading like a list of the most OP subclasses. Oath of Vengeance was number 1, and I was like, yeah. I was like, of course it is. I was like, I learned that firsthand. Just talking above table for a moment, I'm almost done feeding him, and then when Denise comes back, she's going to take him, and then we can really dive into it. So if you guys want to just eat up a little bit more time, just like doing your thing, and then we'll like dive in, because there's some other stuff that I need my hands for. But I'll leave the floor open for you guys to just do some more conversing to eat up time.
Oh my god, I can't fucking believe that. Well, so this was the guy that was behind us?
Yeah.
From before?
Yes.
Yep.
I was literally about to be like, blow fucking astral powder in this guy's face right now.
Goxin comes up to see his friends and you just send him on a drug trip.
I'm just like,
Friends, I'm not dead, I'm back. Start seizing that.
You had to give him Narcan. Yeah, we have to Narcan him on the way to the hospital.
Leaving in the battlefield.
Ah, fuck.
like we're actually not gonna go here right now. The battle is going to the fucking medieval ER.
Yeah, it's D&D The Pit.
Such a good show.
So Ben is gonna slip his mask back on, and he's gonna gesture towards the fortress, and he's just gonna look at all of you and say, "Any ideas?"
They
Yes,
killed my
sir.
dad.
I know. Are we flashing back to that?
I was talking about just planning.
Oh yeah. I just wanted because
Are we still like actually far away?
Yeah, you guys are like up on a ledge. Like you're pretty you're a safe distance away. You can kind of make out what's going on in the areas that I highlighted. And I had to put in some like janky images, but what you can see is like 2 wagons, cages on the side. They are loading cages into I'll call it cart B, which is the one that's on the bottom. And there is a horrible looking square white and black image that I don't know what that looks like to you guys, but that is the entrance to the mine. Just to be clear, like you can tell, like that's the way down into the underground like mine
Gotcha.
shaft.
Okay.
Can I replace a zipped
Yeah, if you
player
delete
icon?
your if you delete your token and then respawn it, it should have your new.
Also, how am I gonna get my token in here?
So there's no easy way to do it. The only way you can do it is rebuild your character in our campaign.
What? I'm pretty sure I can just remove my character from the current campaign.
You can remove.
Join an invite.
Yeah, we could try that for sure.
You always put Doxson's thing in.
I think that I can send you a new invite and you can accept it and click on Doxson. I think maybe what you'll have to do is remove him from the existing one shot. I'm not sure. Because I know I had a buddy do a one-shot with me who, I think the character was from another campaign because he made a comment about having items in his inventory that were not from this one-shot. So I think you can have multiple people in a campaign. I'm not positive on that one.
Who is handling Auggie's player sheet?
That will be me, unfortunately.
Okay.
I was not stressed out. I was super excited about this session, and then I found out Rob couldn't make it, and I was like, oh no, now I have to like do Augie and a fortress worth of NPCs. I was like, oh boy.
So
I can
for the join. Oh, sorry. Real quick, sorry. Do you have a join link?
It should be in the Discord.
No, he needs an actual link to the campaign.
I think it could be in the Discord. I know the map link is, but the invite might still
just
be
the map.
No, I think I got rid of the.
Maybe campaign nodes. Oh, that's right. I know we did start a new one. Do we want? I can start laying out. I got a little bit of a game plan for years been cooking up.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, if we want to, I don't know if Jeremy wants to take care of this first or.
Yeah, if I can join.
While you're doing that, Bin was just gonna gesture back to Gox and be like, did Tyr give you any hints
For this battle?
I guess in general.
Yeah, it's from above.
I mean, he gave me great power. He wants me to keep up my besides that, I mean, yeah, he didn't tell too much.
Jeremy, I sent you a link. I DM'd it to you.
Like 400 feet, you said?
What'd you say?
How far is this cliff from the fort again? Like 200 feet, you said?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. So Brunier is gonna start ruffling through his bag.
Nice shield potion, Brit.
And he's going to lay out 2 potions and an oil. And he's going to say, I believe we should try and do our best to sneak. He's going to point at Bin, Claudia, and a Zip, and Augie. Try to sneak as close as possible to the fort. But when you get caught, he's going to hand a potion of flying. He's going to hand it to Claudia, and he's going to hand it to a Zip. He's going to say, drink this when you get caught, and head straight for the towers. Once you get caught, I will use this. He's going to pull out a dimension door scroll, and he's basically just going to say, like, when you get caught, I will transport me and one other person into the fort and give you guys some time so that you're not getting hit with the full force. And that's why
I can help you with that thing as well.
what's the range on
Is it
that?
potion of what?
30 feet.
Potion of
think
flying,
just-
you said?
Yes.
Potion of flying. You get, when you drink this potion, you gain a fly speed equal to your speed for 1 hour and can hover. If you're in the air when the potion wears off, you fall unless you have some other means of staying aloft.
Yeah, it is 30 feet. For Mr.
So,
So if we're in a predicament, we just
Brunier is going to look at Goxon, and he's going to say, save the Misty Step, because we will need someone to open the gate to let Augie in.
Okay.
And Brunier's gonna look at Vin like a little confused and just like confirm. He's like, "Cause you can fly too, right? I've seen you with your seagull wings."
Been kind of nods, like,
Perfect.
Claudia's gonna kind of bring. I also have the deck of illusions still,
Okay.
so we can even when she hits the fan, I can toss 2 of those out, and then have those inside the fort distracted.
So
Keep it momentary.
the deck of illusion. It's where you drop the card, right?
It could be anywhere.
Well, yeah, but like it's not like you could like where you place the cards where that is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, maybe
the best I got is that. The best I can do is sneak.
perfect.
I'm trying to sneak around. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps learning cards.
And if you're able to split the deck, I mean, it definitely hurt.
Yeah.
As soon as we spawn before just throwing that first card down to make it look like there's more of us. Then Brunier is also going to pull out this little vial of oil. And he's going to look at a zip, and he's going to look at bin. And he's going to look at a zip, and he's going to say, I just want to make sure when you get in there, be quick, be quiet, and find your mother before it is too late. If you need, do not go into the mine, though, until we are with you. But see if you can find her in the fort. And then he's going to look at bin, and he's going to say, this is an oil of sharpness. If you have ammo for your gun, there's just no way you can miss. I would be shocked if you miss with this.
Bin accepts it graciously.
Yeah.
And don't forget to use that new sword. It'll help you out a lot.
Yeah. Just
Can I equip? Oh god, I was gonna say, can I equip Decker before we can do that?
What was the
Yeah, 'cause
question?
we're not in combat.
Oh, I just wanted to know if I could equip.
Yeah. You're not in combat. You guys can do whatever. I will say, like, I mean, obviously you're not jumping into it yet, but just give me a little bit of time. I'm just waiting
Take
for.
your time.
Oh, you're fine.
No worries.
bin.
Good. This gives them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
If you have one that turned into a giant or a couple that turned into giants, it might.
It's one in the draw.
Okay.
Yeah, it's random.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will.
What is that? What are you using?
It's the cards.
Remember when we distracted those guys in the tavern?
Yes.
We created that
Mhm.
wacky like fire giant illusion. That's this.
Oh,
I had 19 in the deck originally, so
should I do? Well, I guess it's gonna be a little
Okay.
hard. But I was gonna say, did you guys? Oh,
Turn.
I can do psychic whispers right now if before we head in. If anyone wanted to, well, I mean, I guess we'd speak quote unquote telepathically. Well, I guess that'd be good. I'll do that
If
later.
you could think of a way to distract one or two of the archers, it would definitely help. And yeah, he's gonna hand the potion of flying to Zip, the potion of flying to Claudia, and he's gonna hand the oil of sharpness to Ben. You can either put it on 20 pieces of ammo or a weapon, and you get a +3. I think it's +3 to attack. Yeah, I don't know if you still have like the gun of ricochet. You're gonna need arrows.
Yes, I have the ricochet and the sword.
I think either or. You can Goxon the Return. Let's go to Boosh.
Yes, sir.
Goxin, the regime? That's badass.
We're back. We're back,
Did you guys
chat.
take a look at that fucking sword I put in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's badass.
I still stick
So you got your sword.
We
you fucked
quote
that
unquote
bitch.
cooked with the Goxin redemption arc. I think that's
Yeah,
what we
no,
called it in the
definitely.
campaign. I think it was just called like the redemption arc or something. I was like, this is fucking
Yeah.
badass.
You know what it looks
That's
like?
sick.
Did you play Wrath of the Lich King?
Mm-mm.
It was
But I know of it.
it
I
was-
know that. I know
Yes,
about
it was a WoW. It was the WoW. It was like that looks
Yeah.
exactly like the sword from Wrath of the Lich King, and it's fucking badass.
Yeah.
I
It's got the scales on it, like from Goxin's like
Goxin, hell yeah.
remnants.
Okay,
I think my
so just to
original
quickly-
design, it was like even bigger and like bulkier, and Jeremy was like, I don't think you could actually cut with that. I think it would just do like
He's just
bludgeoning
nuts.
damage.
You're just crushing people.
So
So quickly,
that's the idea. Yeah. I mean, fucking.
so just to quickly recap your plot, Tom. Me, Claudia, and a Zip are going up to the gates, trying to sneak around, and we're gonna get caught intentionally.
If you do get caught,
If we do, okay.
if you do get caught, we will dimension door in and then buy you guys a little bit more time to get closer. If you are able to get to the gate without being seen, if you are able to get to the gate without being seen, I will just drop a card, create a distraction at the gate or on the left side of the road, and then try to get in. I say our biggest threat, as soon as we are in, we need to take out those archers.
That's what you want.
Yes. Either
Then
if you take,
you want-
if you,
Question for the DM. Oh, I'm sorry.
There you go.
Question, Bobby. I don't know if you're in the side of the camera. I can't see you. I'll take that as a no. To the above table.
I
one
can
thing
hear you, Josh.
Okay. I have disguise self. So I was thinking, could I disguise myself as a guard if I can see what the guards are dressed like from here?
I would say you can see. I will say, so what we'll do is we will do a perception roll, and if you pass the perception roll, then you can see enough detail of the archers to successfully replicate their like what they're wearing. And I will say the
Because what I
DC is going to be a 12.
DC at 12. What I was thinking was if I disguise myself as a guard, I could walk a Zip and Claudia right up to the gate, and then they jump. Actually, they would open the gate for us in that case.
if it's not a bad plan, I just worry about us going in with them already having eyes on us.
True.
I would prefer to hit them. I would kind of prefer to blindside them. I know they know we're coming, but they don't know exactly when. And if we could hit them when they are least expecting it, and without any sign of warning or concern,
He's on board.
what's the time of day, Bob?
I would say by now it's probably like you're getting to the point that the sun is going to start setting soon. You maybe have like another hour or two before the sun begins to set, so then you'll have like another hour or two in like a little bit of like a dimmer light.
Want to
Okay.
wait?
And what do you want me to do in this situation?
I want you. Have you ever seen a scorpion?
I have. I know exactly what you're thinking.
You come in with me, and I will be the claws. You are my stinger.
Sounds good to me. Sounds perfect.
Yes, and then if we cannot get Bin and Augie in and the beast, we will go in together. It's the dimension door. You go for the gate. I will hold off the guards until the gate is open.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, while we're kind of looking at the fortress, like what's going on with these like horses and the carriage? Like, are they kind of chilling, or does it look like shipments are going in and out?
So I will get to those details when I have my hands full. or when I have my hands free, I mean. But I will say that you do see, like, there is a massive stack of crates with people in them, and you can see them loading them into that bottom cart. And if one of you, as you guys like really like sit there and are kind of watching, give me give me a perception roll. The DC is going to have to be, I'll say, it's going to be a little hard because you guys are far away, so we'll go with like a 16.
Somebody with
I could always get a 19.
Killing me. I need my hands.
Ooh, that looks like a comfy chair, Jeremy.
It is a very comfy chair.
I want that
I
chair.
need my hands.
I
If
need
it was
it
in
in
the
our
beyond,
office.
that'd be one thing. Yeah, we can take care of it. Okay. I am gonna go pee real quick, guys, and then when I come back, we will dive the fuck into it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Got you. So I'm sorry. Are we getting ready to go? Or are we gonna wait for it to get a little darker?
It makes no difference to me. I think it would be maybe when the sun is setting. I don't think we necessarily need to wait for nightfall.
Right, but if the sun's going down.
That's good too.
I'm not sure how useful it would be to go if you want to.
Yeah, so like what I would think is if you guys try to get as close as possible, I just think you need to fly, because I feel like once you're
I think,
flying,
yeah, I'll have to like
or your step rolls will be a little lower.
But if we can get up to the wall, you want us to focus the towers essentially first.
Right. I guess if you guys are able to sneak all the way to the towers, then Oxen and I will kick things off, and then while they're looking at us, you guys go and you hit those first two archers on the left. Whether you guys split the archer, or if you guys do the archer, and then just you do like the top archer, however you guys want it, or even like.
it's a luck roll though, so it could be a regular hour. Or it could be a
So what if
Well,
like
guess who has bless?
right there you go, and yeah,
Not
you
use
also
that whole time?
a little bit.
My bad.
And if that's the case, then you could try and just take control of the first two towers, and then take out the ones across.
We just don't want the guys with advantage shooting down on us, basically.
Basically, like leave that for Gox and I, and maybe like Augie too, and the Beast.
Okay.
And like I
All
said,
right,
I do have Misty Step, and I have a lot of spell slots, so I can definitely in the
We're
moment,
gonna-
if need be, I can
There,
get
baby,
to
stay
where
there.
we need
Yeah,
to get.
if something goes to shit up in the towers, but it sounds like we're gonna need you on the ground. We're gonna need you to kick ass on the ground.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good.
Not ready.
So I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I didn't
You
hear
better
this.
be
We are
ready.
gonna
I
wait
gave
for
you
it to
guys
get
so
dark-
much more time than I was going to.
darker.
I had a whole system to rush this shit, but I didn't want to.
Was that hourglass?
Oh,
Okay.
don't worry, it's coming.
yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
Okay, I need.
Already.
Yeah, do your speech.
I need. Oh no, there's no speech. Bitches are just gonna die now. I need. What do I need? I need whoever wants to elect to do so. I need one person to roll a d4, and I need one person to roll a d6.
I don't mind volunteering.
I'll roll.
But
I'll roll the d6.
Yeah,
I got a fucking 1.
Warm up your dice, y'all.
I know.
Okay. And how's that
Okay,
d4
my dice
looking?
is right
2.
2. Interesting. Okay.
What does that mean?
That means we have less time.
Okay, so you guys are just waiting for sunset.
Yeah, we're just keeping an eye, just seeing like what they're doing, and just staying low, and waiting for not for it to get dark, but for basically like dusk.
Gotcha. And as far as that perception check goes earlier, did someone roll that? A 19. Cool. So, what you see is, oh man, let me double check this. So, as you guys are kind of sitting there plotting the plan, you see as they're beginning to load the crates full of people, and you guys kind of sit there and you talk and you plan, and the stack is becoming less and less. So you're starting to see like it goes a couple layers deep, essentially, towards the wall. You see, I will reveal, Claudia, you see your mom in one of the crates, sitting there, very fatigued, similar to Azib's dad, which we haven't unpacked yet. Kind of just tired, covered in like mining dust, cheeks sunken in a little bit from malnourishment. She looks on the verge of getting sick, but she's still healthy. And with a 19, you don't see any tattoos or anything like that you saw on Karse. And then there's also, I just have like a halfling in there just for shits and giggles. The halfling doesn't have any particular qualities that stick out for them. And you see that they're loading those into cart B. And then the other thing that you see too is you see a cultist come out of, I tried to ping it, I don't know if that fucking worked.
I didn't see a ping.
No,
Like the other one, it doesn't.
You kind of see the top right corner.
I don't see
yeah.
no bell. There we go.
My computer sucks. Yeah, you see in that circular kind of area, you see a cultist in the full black robes come out, and you see he has like a crate of some sorts that's closed. You can't see the contents, and he's loading it into the cargo of we'll call it cart C. So you see people in cart B, and you see essentially, crates get from the mines being loaded into cart C.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
No, that's all I got for you at the moment. My next question was just, are you guys, you're just waiting out until like the sun begins to set for like a dimmer light?
Yeah.
Claudia, after seeing like her mom down there, she's gonna turn to Bernier kind of quietly. She's not gonna make a big deal about it. But she specifically is gonna turn to Bernier, and she's just like, I see my mom down there.
Okay.
I know you're gonna be down there. If I don't make it down there, she looks like me. She looks like shit. Just tell her I love her.
I will make sure you'll be able to tell that to her in person. Yeah. Any other dog men or dog ladies I should not swing for in there?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't have the tattoos. I don't think they infected her.
I will make sure that I land there first to create the barrier.
I want Goxon to kind of lean over to everyone and go, I don't know who to wait.
Yeah. I need one more person to roll me a D4. And I need another person to roll me a d6.
I'll do
Someone
the
else
full
will.
report.
Yeah.
I can do the D6.
I'll do the. Oh, you're doing the. Here we go.
I got a 3 on that, Bobby.
A 3.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a
A
God.
3 on the d4.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was a 1
Yep.
on the d. Interesting. Okay. So as you guys have been sitting here, contemplating like what to do, you start seeing Claudia's mom. You see them get loaded into cargo B, and you see the after about an hour of you guys watching, you see them kind of you see the 2 cargo wagons that you could see disappear out of your sight for a moment. And then the front doors, the gates slowly swing open, and both 2 cargo wagons begin to come out and slowly start running down a trail. One of them turns.
Oh, hold on.
Let me just finish my sentence. I'm not jumping like crazy. I just want to like finish painting the picture for you at the moment, and then whatever you guys want to like retroactively do, we can do that. So you see one of them, and I'm going to try to make this as not complicated as possible. You see one of them the doors open, and they come out, and they begin going that way, east. And then you see another one come out and go. One goes east and one goes west.
Of fucking course they do.
I want.
How fast are these carts moving?
They're not moving with any like crazy urgency. Like it's not full clip, just hauling ass. But they are big horses. They are strong. They're moving at, I would say, like probably like a light jog of a pace. You know, the horses are walking. They're not at like a full gallop, but they're big horses. So, you know, horses' casual walk is a little bit quicker than like what our casual walk would be.
I want Goxin to interject for a moment, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Interjections?
No, do it.
Yeah.
I want Goxin to just look at everyone and go, change of plans, I'll take the cart to the east. And at that moment, I want to cast Step.
You might be out of range.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think to do any like actual spells, you guys are gonna have to like get a little bit closer, which we can do. That's not a problem. So I will say, you guys can stealthily move through the woods without rolling a check for about. So on this map, we're not gonna do like we can do like the ruler. But I will say that each square is 5 feet. Like that's how I designed. Like I made this map myself, so I made every square is exactly 5 feet. So it's easier to count the squares than it is to use the ruler.
Yeah.
Could I just say, all right? Before I go with this, how are we approaching scrolls? Whether it's just like an action.
Yep. Yeah, it's just the same thing as casting a spell. It's just a one-time use kind of ordeal.
Okay. While we're can there be like a little bit of a scramble just to realize that those carts are leaving?
What do you mean?
Like, are we able? Like, basically, what I'm saying is, we spring into the moment so that, like, as soon as this car is like coming out, like, how much time would you say we have until this car comes out of the game?
I will say that we'll just do the same walking speed. So they moved 5, 10, 15, 45. I would say by the time they get to the gate, they moved about 45 feet. So I would give you that same, like, the second they get out of sight, you can get, like, basically a full 45 feet closer.
Greer is gonna look at Goxon, and he's gonna be like, "Alright, change plans. You need to go now and stop those cards."
Yeah.
And as we're getting the scroll ready, I'm just gonna look at the rest of the group. I'm just gonna say, stick to the plan. Stay, take the potions, and fucking hit him where it hurts.
It kneels down and starts applying the oil of sharpness.
Yeah, so, I'll go for the one that's close away if you won't come.
Let's use the scroll just so that we can jump, because the range of the scroll is 500 feet.
Okay,
So we can
jump right in.
Right at the gate.
Okay. Yeah, alright, yeah, let's do it.
And then I'm gonna give you the scroll, and as you're like getting the scroll ready, I'm gonna shove a potion of giant strike, and you're gonna see that like I'm not even in a rage, but like you're gonna see basically kind of like a Mr. Hyde, like my muscles are already starting to, this like green substance is just taking away. And it's just going to get you juiced up, and then same thing every time. Just fucking predator high five.
Do you drink the toenail?
I don't think I had time. I would picture that I hung it and I'm trying to get it, but and I'm like, I don't have it. It's
It's like licking the toenail.
It's like a worm.
hard to get to it.
Alright, cool. Yeah,
Okay,
I guess
so
I'll be down the gate.
so I will say, in the time that it takes you guys to run far enough, you said what you said. You run to far enough that you can cast. Well, you have to. How far is the dimension door, like space-wise? 500. Oh shit. Okay. So
we could get.
So I would say that, in the time that it took you to just say that and do that, I'll still say the doors have opened and, like, they've begun to separate in different directions, but they're not, like, they're still in front of the gate. You know what I mean? Like, you were able to cut them off. So unfortunately, those wagons are drawn into it, so I can't do anything about the wagons. But I will say that the horses are the wagon because they're so fucking big. Unless you kill the horse, then the horse isn't. Yeah. Okay. So that's one. And that is number 2.
Okay, so they're out by the time
Yeah, like I said, by the time you say that and teleport, they're still right there, but they've separated, and we'll leave it at that.
Can alright, I'm guessing this is surprise round, right?
Yeah, I'll give you guys this for a surprise round.
I am going to swing for the wheel of the wagon.
All right, love it.
And I'm gonna go right into a rage as soon as I spawn, and in that moment, I'm just gonna try and swing for the back of the wagon just to fuck up its wheel so it doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at the
Stop having to die hard for Goxon, apparently.
Yeah, this is they were guys.
All right.
Here watching him resurrect a guy and he just chops the legs off a horse.
Nat 20 on the
Nat 20. Okay. I would say don't even bother doing damage. The AC on wood is a 15 with a nat 20. With the maul, you've just smashed in the wheel. I will say with a nat 20, originally what I was going to do is breaking a wheel would have the speed. I will say with a nat 20, you have blown that as you smash into it, the wheel just blows to chunks, and the whole axle actually just snaps off, and the whole back of the wagon drops to the ground, and it's been completely immobilized. Goxen, you're going for blood with the horse, so that actually has like a HP and shit, so give me the swing.
I got a 26 for this thing.
Oh my god.
That hits!
Yeah. He's not gonna miss anything. He'll be I'll go.
Where the wagon is, would that be blocking this door from closing?
No. I would say the wagon's like
Just outside the door.
like here, kind of. So like the doors were open, like obviously mathematically it's not gonna work, but the doors are like that right now, and
But they're still open.
they're still open. And there's, I forgot about these guys. 2 guards have actually basically unlatched the bar, pushed the doors open, and we're beginning to start closing the doors as you guys teleport in and fuck the wagons up. Yeah, so
Can I get my extra attack?
I was gonna say
yeah, you both have extra attacks, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to guard A. She can just pick up thaumaturgy. Reckless. That's going to be a 15.
That just misses. So, as you teleport in, eviscerate, the guard jumps and turns and looks. As you run and yell peekaboo and swing, he ducks under it, and your maul smashes into this giant gate. Chunks of wood just splinter everywhere. Goxen, you are up.
From the first attack on the horse, did it knock the horse?
So as your giant blade slices into the back leg of it, it kicks up and whinnies and looks like it's about to just take off in a panic. It is still alive.
I will say it was
15. Okay, it is still. So that's 2 more damage off of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the horse is.
It's ready to go.
The horse is still alive, and he's, like I said, he's up in the air, whinnying, ready to just take off in sheer panic. You've taken a huge chunk with your massive blade out of his huge muscular meaty ass, but he's still alive.
With my second attack, can I aim for the range that I'm
You can.
seeing that the first attack didn't completely cleave his fucking knife off. I want Goxen to then go, oh, okay, and kind of
I will say trying to hit a smaller target like that, a very precise target, will probably be a disadvantage. It'll be a little bit harder to hit. Yeah, it'll be a little bit harder to hit than the horse, but not by much, and it'll be a disadvantage because you're trying to get a very precise swing. But it's doable.
Okay. Alright, so first roll is
Yeah, so you swing and you take a huge chunk out of this horse. It throws its front legs up, lets out a screech. You bring your blade down and you slice the reins, and the horse is now completely unattached from the cargo. And the challenge that I tried to present to you guys goes out the fucking window. And then the cargo will just say it's right there.
You all set our plans. I mean,
You guys get there so quickly.
Dimension door.
I had a,
Dimensional door, right? Okay, I was like, damn. Okay.
and then, how do you want to do the? Do you want to go back to the rest of the group? And
Well, it depends on. I don't really. I was like half listening to your plan. So we will jump to them. They do obviously have a lot of time to cover, like space to cover. So what is it exactly? Like, I'll give you guys everybody one turn. Excuse me. And then we'll roll initiative, obviously.
Okay. Above table. Above table. The guards are going to obviously try and close the gate immediately. I was potentially thinking I could warp over there, and I was going to performance of create a giant boulder in front of the door so they can't close the door. Unless you think you can kill the guards quick enough and get inside. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to get over there and creation a boulder so they can't close the door.
So I thought we were kind of sneak around.
That doesn't seem like that's happening, eh?
The abandoned place. What I was
I have a
getting.
potion.
Well,
I can be invisible.
I will say.
While we're doing commotion, you can sneak around.
I will say that the Brits, especially for you, because like stealth is your whole thing. Just be aware they are very alerted to Brunir and Goxen, so they are going to be on high alert. But they don't know you're there, so you are technically not like discovered. So you can still sneak around. I will say that before they knew what was like shit hit the fan for them, it would have just been their passive perception, which would have been low. Now I will be rolling a perception check for them. So you can still stealth, but instead of you just rolling stealth, your stealth is going to go versus whatever perception check I roll for them. So it's going to be a little bit harder for you to move around, but you can still stealth around 100% if you want.
What if I drank a potion of invisibility? Do they have to worry? Like, do they still have like that? Like, do you still have to roll?
So if you are invisible, you are invisible, and you can just move around as freely as you want. But if you take any type of like attack, you will lose that invisibility.
you also have that potion of flying too. Yeah, whichever. We can give the invisibility one to Augie. Sneak him in until we beat him, and then he just pops off a spell. It's up to you.
Did
I would
you
say,
want
yeah,
us to use the flying in? Like, are we using that to fly in? Like,
Clear the towers, yeah.
I think it would be
okay. I mean,
but I would say whatever one you don't take, give to Augie. So if you want to use the invisibility, give Augie the flying. And vice versa.
My parent probably wants to shift. And then take an invisibility potion.
Okay.
And then, okay, also, that was my arrows into Deadly or Darkness. I'll just do my regular arrows, not the fancy ones, so I feel like it, cast magical effects on it as well. That's not.
Do you want me to go and jam the door if you guys are still going for the towers? Or do you
I
wanna
will
come
say now is around the time where I'm going to say shit has hit the fan. We're in full panic mode. We're just going to go into the like do your turn and move on thing. Because so the reason that I wanted to do that rule of like the only person that can talk is on their turn is because, as you can tell with the cargo moving out while you guys were trying to figure shit out, there's a lot going on in this building. It's not just walk in and kill people. Originally I was going to have, obviously, spoiler, as you guys figured out very quickly, the cargo moving in and out at different times. You guys just both rolled a 1 for the D6, which was how many hours the cargo was going to sit before it left. So both cargoes left at the same time. And then the D4 was for which cargo left. So there's a lot of moving parts, so we're just going to go... That's why I wanted to not have people talking during other people's turns, to keep that tension of like, oh shit, what was the plan? Because things are changing now, so I want to keep that tension moving through this battle. So...
Since they're all like this, say a quick discussion, and then you have to go one by one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna potion, down my arrow, I shifted. I'm gonna use my movement to try to get to that tower that's on the left side.
Okay, perfect. So, are you going bottom left, or are you going top left?
Bottom left.
Bottom left, okay.
I'm not sure how far away I am.
I would say you're probably, what would you say, you were like, to make it easy, we'll say you're like 100 feet away at this point, if you guys are all just like, you know, moving through.
So I'm at 30 feet. So about like 60 feet to go before I hit the tower.
Well, no, you guys were about 200 feet out, so you, that's why I said, like, we'll just say you got to, like, 100 feet, just to make it a little bit easier.
I understand that.
Yeah. Give you a little extra movement. Okay, so that is Claudia. Augie doesn't really have a whole lot to do. He'll go last though. So, Zip, what's your game plan? What are you doing?
Flying potion. Am I just gonna use it to like fly up to this like perch where Archer? I guess I go to Archer A. Right?
Just so you know, you are like 200 feet away from the tower. Like you're not even on this map yet. So, like I said, if you're just using all your movement to run, I'll say you got like up to Claudia, so you still have about 100 feet before you reach the tower. So you are quite a bit away from the action at the moment.
Yeah, I guess we're sneaking. Okay, I'm sneaking as close as we can. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get as close as I can because my flying speed. When I take this flying potion, I only can move 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you guys don't have to roll stealth checks until you're about 50 feet out. And then that's when you'll start having to do stealth checks. And you're at about 100 now. So the next turn, full movement, you'll be good. But then after that, you'll probably have to start rolling stealth checks. Ben, what are you doing?
Ben has applied the oil of sharpness. He's just going to stick to the original plan. I can't get to the door fast enough to do what I want, so I'm just going to stick to the plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get up to the wall as close as I can.
Augie is going to, running alongside Ben, he is going to... See. Oh yeah. Fucking dick. He is going to cast a level 2. He's gonna running, just using his full like action to run, just to keep up. He's like, I really am not built for this, and he's gonna reach out and he's going to put a hand on Ben's shoulder, and he's gonna look at him while they're running, and he's just gonna say, "You're stronger than you give yourself credit. Have faith in yourself, friend." And he is going to cast Enhance Ability. And you have advantage on all dexterity ability checks.
I've got like 2 of those. Thank you.
Ability, that's stealth. I'm pretty sure. So you'll have advantage on a stealth check, if I read that correctly. And that's concentration for up to an hour. So you'll have that until he breaks concentration. This is such a weird game to play, to have a character. This is why I didn't want to have like a PC that I played as, because it is weird playing against yourself.
Against yourself, yeah.
Okay, so I think that is everyone, right? Everybody's happy with their surprise round?
Let's do it. So we're
All right.
Yeah.
So the group on the left, we're 100 feet away.
Yes. Okay. You guys are 100 feet away. I am gonna have, just to keep it in order so I don't like fuck everything up, I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative, but the people that are still in the woods, you guys aren't seen yet. You're gonna be, until you get to 50 feet on your next turn, you are hidden in the trees as you guys just dart through. So we will get the fuck down to it.
Got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Oh, hell
Oh, you
yeah.
want-
I rolled 10.
First
rolled an
initiative
8.
roll with my paladin die.
Let's go.
Wow.
Oh.
It's a nat 20.
Got a 15. I guess I'm not really in it yet, but I got a 15.
Well, we're doing this with everybody just to keep them in order. Ben, what did you get?
Oh, sorry.
That's
Okay.
terrible. Brunier, what did you get?
10.
10. Claudia, what about you?
8.
8. Okay.
Is what it is.
Already in the back row.
So annoying. Like, well,
Leading from behind.
like you get advantage on initiative rolls, and I roll a 4 and an 8.
It's that gameplay story segregation.
I have +0 for my initiative, so that was just
Damn.
0.
Yeah.
Pure fucking
Yeah.
luck. Alright, let's do this.
I love how the horses are in there too.
So I will. Okay, so Goxen and Brunier, I am gonna. You guys are the only ones that can see this, but I can't pick and choose who can see.
Yeah, you could.
So I am gonna reveal a fair chunk of the map.
Do we have any cover by these gate doors? Like,
Other than the gates themselves. I mean, if you go up against the wall, the archers probably can't hit you because of the angle.
right? Yeah, like I feel like where I am, like I have cover from Archer C, but not Archer D. I might be covered for the other things.
They can't hit you.
So I'll say, like, from what you can see, the opening of this fortress is pretty barren because they need to leave space for these wagons to come and go. But you can see along the walls that they have a lot of like crates and barrels. I didn't put obviously shit along the entire map when I was designing it, but I did try to throw some stuff here and there. You can see that, like I said, along the walls and stuff like that, there are barrels and crates, and just tons of cages and stuff like that, kind of like littered all around along the walls. But the general opening is pretty clear just because they need room for these wagons to come in and out. So first up, so hearing all of this commotion and just everything hitting the fan, Brunier and Goxen, you can see in the far distance the small like brown wooden structure is like a small cabin. And you see the door swing open as Mizra steps out. And she looks around and she sees you guys, and she sees the destroyed car, the horse, like in the midst of running away, and you hear her call to you as she snaps her sword and it unravels. She's like, "I got your message. I've been waiting for you." And now I have to remember what her fucking stat sheet looked like.
I'm coming, bitch.
Okay. What is her fucking range? She is going to. There's not a whole lot she can do because you guys are so far away.
She'd be very angry. She could be very upset.
She's whipping that thing up. That sword up at the ground.
So yeah, she's just going to, as she yells that out to you, she is just walking towards you, just letting the chains just kind of rattle along the ground, just with like a horrible, sinister smile, like on her face, and that is going to be the end of her turn. And then you can see the. Oh, I'm actually going to retroact that. I apologize. My head is all over the place. As she is walking away, she walks towards here and she takes the sword and she hits the cage with a lichen in it, smashing the lock on it. The door swings open. You see foam snarling at the mouth of it, and then that's when she begins to walk towards you. And we'll just leave her right there. And then that
I like to imagine she's so far away she had to yell that.
She did, yeah. And then I'm getting all ahead of myself and shit. The lichen being released, it being his turn next, he's just in a full sprint. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Full sprint, just glaring at Vermeer and Goxen. Like I said, foam just snarling. Archer B, hearing the commotion, whips around. And he is going to. They have longbows, which are crazy in D&D, so you are within range. It's 150 feet, and Bernier's 120 feet away.
That gate doesn't fuck with. Yeah, that gate don't give me no cover.
The longer range also comes with advantage.
The gate is open. Yeah, the longbow is 120 feet. I learned that because Claudia also has a longbow, and I was trying to make maps where she could just hit everything from across it, and it's impossible. So you're gonna taste your own fucking medicine now, people. Yeah, Bernier is he's gonna just like rapid fire, take 2 quick shots at Bernier. And we are off to a good start because that is a nat 20. What is that? Sorry, I did not have a chance to set the dice up the way that I normally do. That is going to be, so you're raging, so you take 10 damage on that first arrow.
That's it, already halved.
That's halved, correct, yeah. Not too bad for a nat 20. And then that is a 23 to hit, so I'm assuming that hits. And that is... what's that? 11... so you take 5 piercing damage on the second shot, and that's halved already as well. And that is going to be the end of Archer B's turn. We have Mr. Redemption himself up next.
Oh. Alright. Now, the drow riding bee, I'm assuming it's sitting on the park, right?
Yeah, so he's like sitting on the seat as like the reins have been whipped off, but it's not his turn yet. He hasn't moved. Kind of just in shock.
Well, I'm gonna a nice little swing. It's gonna be 23. That's a 23 hit.
That'll fucking hit, dude.
I'm gonna roll damage, and I'm gonna roll damage, and there's gonna be something extra on top of it because I'm going to do
You're a savage.
the initial damage is going to be 11 plus 2, so that 14, and then this was level 1. That is going to add 12 damage to it.
So, and that's just with the single swing, right?
That's with one attack, yeah.
So as you swing this massive greatsword, and the runes glow on it, and everyone can see this quick flash of light, whoosh! In one solid swipe, this drow is just. I'm assuming you just want to chop him in fucking half, dude.
Okay. Yeah, just wind up and just hit his body.
Similar to the drow that you guys found in the forest, whoosh! One blow. Fucking. That is the most, like, lore-accurate move I've ever fucking seen, considering, like, I just made that shit up and you just fucking did it. Yeah, so that drow's fucking dead.
That was a level 1 spell slot. I have level 2 as well. I can Alright, so now I'm going to move, I think I can move it. Like I said, I made this game because beefy fight, and I'm rolling like fucking crazy over it. So that is going to be a 23 to hit on the second attack. I'm assuming that is.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, let me roll damage. That is going to be 16 plus 2, so that's going to be 18 damage. Yeah, fuck it, I'll add a Divine Smite to that too.
Wait, that was 18 damage before the Divine Smite?
Before the Divine Smite.
You fucker. Okay, so you swing through the first route, run over, swing at the second guard. You he doesn't go down, but you hit him with such a big move, it kind of cleaves out like a chunk of his side, and he falls to the ground holding his wound, and slowly is starting to stand back up. You fuck that dude up, but he is still standing. Good thing I gave these fuckers extra health. Alrighty, that is the end of your turn. Archer C is up next, followed by Mr. Lycan A. Archer C. Come on, man. My shit's not working. Okay, Archer C, where are you at? Seeing the commotion, he is going to turn towards. You know what? Seeing specifically Goxen fucking people up, he's gonna take 2 shots. He's gonna move to the edge, and he's gonna take 2 shots at Goxen. 23 to hit. I'm assuming that hits. That is, you take 9 piercing damage as he rains down an arrow on you, taking a second quick shot. That is a 24. I'm assuming that hits. You take another 9 damage. And that is the end of Archer C's turn. Lycan A, is actually not able to do anything at the moment because, as you can see, he is still in a cage. So that is the end of his turn.
Spinal's rage.
A Zip, you are up. A Zip, you are up, followed by the Drow Rider, and
I'm still like I'm 100 feet away.
yeah, you're about 100 feet away now. You have another 50 feet that you can clear this round without, like, through the trees being hidden, and then after that you're gonna come out into the clearing.
Would I go like here? It's just like I'm still in the trees here.
Yeah.
How high? I'm sorry. How high are these? Do I have to roll? How high are these? Like, can I use? I want to use my psychic blades. If I throw them, I can go 120 feet.
So the towers are about 30 feet high. With them being high up and like against a guardrail, you can do that, but the attack will be at disadvantage.
Gotta be very
Okay,
careful. I are
Alright.
Stay here.
I'm trying. I'm fading.
Try to do. Damn, no. I'm just gonna stay. I'm staying right here. I'm like right at the left.
So you are, with your movement, you went from like 100 to say like 70 feet, because you have, I'm assuming, like 30 feet of movement. So what you can do is you can either use your action, because you don't want to waste your action, so you can either use your action and try to attack, or it'd be at disadvantage, or you can use your action to move further. You can use your action to dash, so then you will get even further. So you can dash all the way up to the beginning of the map if you want.
And that would be like here.
No, so like I said, at the beginning of the map, because each square is about 5 feet. So I will say if you're using your action just to continue running, because you started at 100 feet out, which is pretty far. So you can use 30 feet and then another 30 feet with your action. So that'll put you, I'm giving you guys a little bit of like leeway. So if you want to use your action to continue dashing, that'll put you right outside of the map. And then on your turn, if you want to move into the map, that's when you would need to do a stealth roll.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna stay here, or am I dashing? And then it'd be like.
So that would be the end of your turn, is using your action
right
to
there?
dash. Yep, and then that'll get you right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So
Should I
that
roll for stealth my next turn?
your next turn, when you move into the map, that's when we'll have you roll a stealth roll. But at the moment, you're running through the trees, full sprint, trying to get into the action. They can't see you yet. It's once you go out into this clearing, then you will need to be a little sneaky. So we have Drow Rider C. Seeing his cart get decimated, knowing he's not entirely fit for battle, going into a panic, he is going to, what can he do? He is going to, you just hear, "For the cult!" and he pulls out like a small dinky little like hand crossbow and just like kind of like looks away and shoots it at Vernier.
Okay.
That I'm assuming an 8 misses.
Yeah, it goes right through the door.
Yeah, so you hear "For the call," and like his voice cracks, and you just hear woof, as like a small little arrow, bing, like sticks into the gate in front of you. Horse B is free, terrified, and is just hauling ass full clip. What is his fucking speed? Yeah, I mean, they're not fighters. They are just horses. He has 40 feet of movement. Like I said, he's scared. He's moving. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Maybe the fucking horses have to go before we do.
Yeah, so that is the end of his turn. Horsey is still tethered to the now like destroyed wagon, so he's just in a panic. He's like bucking, he's kicking. I'm actually gonna have him roll an attack on the drow as he like kicks back to see. I think that's fair because he's just like in a complete panic. And that is like a 6, so he misses. So he's just thrashing, he's kicking the cart, he's bucking, he's trying to get loose. He wants nothing to do with this. Lycan B is another one. He is still caged, so that is the end of his turn. Vernier, you are up, and it will be followed by Augie and Claudia.
I'm gonna go for guard A. I just want to roll before I do anything with things. Alright, so that's a 30-20 to hit guard A.
That will definitely hit.
Okay, so my elemental cleaver activates as soon as I go into the range. I always any melee weapon only starts with the cross damage for 4 buys. I hit the gate door, and when like icicles form on the edge of the wall, wood shatters, ice shatters, destroys the door, and I was like, sneaky bastard, and I swing down on top of guard A, and that is going to be 13 greater weapon. That's 19 damage.
On guard A.
On guard A, yeah.
Love it. I can't. You see, I have too much shit going on over here for no reason. I keep going to use my tablet keyboard, but it's the knock on wood. The fucking my PC is actually like working this map right now, so it's easier. Okay.
So it's gonna be night and day difference.
Yeah, I won't have fucking a million things going on. I can just have 2 like monitors and call it a day. Okay, so you take your massive swing, ice particles, all that fun stuff.
And then I have the weapon mastery for topple.
Okay.
So on a hit, the creature has to make a con saving throw. It's 8 plus 3, so it's a 21 DC.
Jesus.
On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition.
Okay. And this is Dex, you said?
Constitution.
Constitution? Yeah, no, fail.
Yeah, so
Okay, so he is knocked prone.
Yeah. Whacking so hard he's on the ground. I'm assuming in that moment is when the Drow Rider shoots the arrow.
Yeah.
And with the Elemental Cleaver, I'm going to swing the ball at him. I have a range of 20 feet. Any weapon I have is considered a prone weapon.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little janky. I'll put him right here, because he wasn't quite in a square, but that right there is a square, so 10, 15, yeah, he's within range for sure. He's about 20 feet away.
With a 25.
Yeah, dude, that'll hit. Okay. I might have to make this harder on the fly.
On the fly, but
25 total damage.
How much?
25.
25. How do you want to murder this dude?
Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that. All right, he pops that shot. The horse is freaking out. He's nervous, and as he's looking at the freaked out horse, he turns around and sees this giant warhammer that's made for a giant just come straight at him, and I just want his body to like Mortal Kombat, like limbs, head, body just goes into pieces, and he's flying off.
Oh, like a fallout death.
Yeah, it's like you got hit with like an impact grenade.
Oh.
And as the ball is about to go out of range, it just returns back to that.
Nice.
Didn't see this from a distance. He must have said, "Oh, that's cool."
I've been waiting for so long to use this weapon.
All right.
I'm sorry. I fucking have technical issues here. I try to.
And then my movement, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be right here. I don't have a lot of things I can say.
100% watching the flash.
Yeah, it's tough because I'm like, man, you guys are ripping through these people, but I'm like, at the same time, like, I know Goxon's like already kind of beat up.
Dude, yeah,
There's a lot of these mofos.
I know.
Bonus action, I'll take a health potion real quick.
Love it, do it up. Yeah, that's why, like, when I said I threw shit at the wall and just was hoping it worked out, I am not joking. I loaded this fortress up and I was like, I think it was like 22 NPCs or something like that. I was like, I think that should be good, right?
I'm gonna, yeah, I know. I'm gonna heal for 7 points. And then, yeah. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. I forgot a huge fucking component. It's fine. Okay.
I'm so excited.
So Augie is going to just run full motion. He's just going to use his action to sprint. He's going to get right up to the end of the tree line, and he's going to kind of lean up against the last tree, taking deep, heavy breaths, trying to compose himself before he gets into the action. So that is going to be the end of his turn. Claudia, you are up. You're still, I want to say, I think it was 100 feet away.
I'm going to dash, which brings me 60 feet in, so I'm 40 feet away. Which makes me eligible for a stealth check at this point. And
okay.
Then I'm off. You want me to roll that now?
I'll say you should be good for now. We'll save it for like when you guys actually get onto the battle map, just for easy purposes.
And then I have a bonus action. I'm going to move the beast 50 feet. That is his range. Or Vesper. I'm sorry, I'm going to move Vesper 50 feet.
Yeah, I gotta change his name.
Quick question for Claudia. Which tower are you going for?
Archer C.
Archer C. Okay.
Josh, you're breaking the rules.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm about to put a timer on. I forgot a huge fucking component too. I'm really upset about it, but we'll start that at the next fucking round. These rounds are. This is also why I wanted to like keep no like conversation once they got started. These rounds are gonna be long, dude. Claudia, is that good for your turn?
Yep, turn's done.
Perfect. Okay. Guard A is going to use half his movement to stand up. So he is no longer prone. And he is going to pull out his longsword and take his 2 attacks on Vernier. Your attack was reckless, right? So it's going to be at advantage. It rolled 2 11s. Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits.
Alright, so the first one is a hit, and then an 18 on the second one. So those are 2 hits. Figure out apparently every company makes their dice just a little different. So that is going to be on the first attack. 21 halved, so you take 10 slashing damage on the first attack, and then you take 3 damage on the second attack. Okay. So that is going to be the end, and we'll just, for ease, we'll just put him right here, that way he's in a square. So that is going to be the end of his turn, and then it is going to be guard B. Guard B getting his boots knocked by Goxen. Same thing, is going to take out his long sword, and he is going to take 2 swings at Goxen. Dirty 20 and a 21. I'm assuming those hit.
Why are you rolling so high with these hits? What the fuck?
I wish I rolled this high with Datura, dude.
My AC is so high, and that's why my character works, but you've only gotten fucking 3.
Hey man, I said I'm coming for blood, so bring your fucking A game. I was not kidding. That is going to be 11 damage on the first hit, and then 12 damage on the second hit. And then that is going to be the end of Guard B's turn. Guard E is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to, in a panic, make a full sprint, and he's going to get about here. And while Bernier and Goxen, you can see him run by and hear him shout, "Go, go, go!" And he smacks the horse on the ass. The horse's front feet go up, and the horse is about to start running as well. So it is Archer A's turn. Archer A, oh boy, is gonna move up, seeing, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, yeah, Brunier's still within range of these archers because the longbows are broken as hell. So he's gonna take. I am sorry. He just rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god!
So that is a nat 20 on the first hit.
Okay.
Luckily I rolled really low on the damage. I rolled a 1, so that is halved. You're going to take 3 piercing damage on the first one, and then the second attack is going to be a 22, so I'm assuming that hits. And ironically enough, I rolled another 1, so that's 5 damage, so halved, so you take 2 damage. So you got lucky on that one. Luckily the archers don't do a ton of damage.
They did last time. Last round they did.
It's the variable is high because it's a 1d8.
Yeah.
So it's like you can roll at 8, plus it's a mystery number after that. So
As someone who's been beating, I know the archers already.
Next up is the guard captain, followed by another archer. The guard captain is going to.
Why am I not on the
5,
order
10,
anymore?
15, 20, 25. You're
We're
not?
just no. The initiative line is just that long.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were at the
No, dude. It's so many people. That's why I was like, please no talking during this encounter. 1, I want to keep the tension if shit gets like crazy, and 2, it's a lot of people. if we have like chit chat during every turn, it's gonna take 3 sessions.
Can I ask a question, DM? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I will just say the guard captain. I forgot I fucked myself. I was trying to update some stuff today on my tablet, but it was being wonky, and I gave him 9,000 HP on accident. So you're gonna see the guard captain come over. He's gonna use his action to take out like a set of keys, and you see him unlock the door for the Lycan, and the Lycan is going to like begin stepping out. Eyes locked on Bernier, being that the only target you can see at the moment, and that's going to be the captain's turn. Josh, what was your question?
Never mind, I figured that next thing.
Okay. Archer D is going to run to the corner, and he's going to see Goxen. He's going to see Bernier, but he's also going to spot the beast that's just like in a full sprint. So he's going to take 2 shots at the beast, seeing that it looks like more people are coming. I wish I rolled this as good as Datura. I rolled another nat 20.
Oh my god.
Considering where I am, any like somewhat cover from Archer D?
I would say yeah. You would have like, I think it's like 2/3 cover at least, which is like a bump in your AC because he doesn't have like a clear line of sight on you. That is 10. So the beast is going to take on the first attack 14 damage. And then the second attack is going to be a 19. I'm assuming that is. So that is another 5 damage. Rolling a lot of 1s on that D8.
Down to 10 points.
Okay, that is the end of Archer D's turn. Guard C, where's Guard C? Guard C, you're gonna see, Brunier, you're gonna see Guard C run towards the mine, and you're gonna hear him yell down into it as his voice echoes. You're just gonna hear him yell, "Intruders!" And then he's gonna turn and he's gonna begin to run towards the fray. Okay. And that is the end of his turn. Horse A, is... Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong. Cool. Okay. I love that. So, you are going to see Horse A. He's going to move 5, 10... It's so hard with these fucking icons. They're so janky. I'm going to put him... I think right here. Yeah, that sounds right. So he has pulled this cargo load right there.
Okay.
And
do I like hear people or anything, or is it just do I just see crates?
Give me so there's a tarp over the back of the cargo, so you can't see what's in there. Give me a perception check, actually.
Should I as well, since I'm in line of sight?
Sure, yeah, for sure.
You got a 12.
12? Okay. Brunier, what is yours?
9.
A 9. With all of the commotion going on, I will say that you guys do not hear anything at the moment. There's a lot going on. There's horses screaming, there's arrows flying. This is true chaos, and you can't quite hear anything unusual from them. Okay. Guard D is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to run here, and as he's running, you're going to see him take out 2 javelins, and he is going to take a toss at Bernier. Does a 14 hit?
14 misses.
14 misses. And I'm assuming a dirty 20 hits.
What was the next one?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah. the first one. I'm like,
Javelin seems OP. 18 halves, so that's you take 9 damage. As you duck, you see the first javelin stick into the wall behind you, and the second one kind of like hits you in the side. And then that is going to be his turn. Drow Rider, not really a warrior. You see his like cult robe. He's just like whipping the horse, just yelling like to try to get it like moving. Basically, like you can hear him like yelling at the horse. And Brunir and Goxen, you can kind of tell like you're in this horse's way. This is a big ass fucking horse. Yeah. I will say like he's full clip. They're gonna try to get out of here.
right.
Like it's pretty obvious. Like they're going full speed as fast as they can. The cultist is not like telling him to slow down. Like this is like ramming speed. Let's go. He's screaming at the horse, whipping him. You can get a pretty good idea that he's gonna at least try to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
Ben, you are up, and then that is going to be the end of round 1.
Wonderful. So I can't really do much. I am going to basically run up next to a zip. Basically, I'm going to move and then dash. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'm thinking I'm gonna go for tower, the archer in the back left, but we'll see. That's it.
Okay, so as you are running by Zip, you yell that out to her. You guys are all at the tree line. You're about to walk into the battle on the next turn. And at that moment, you hear and you feel this massive rumbling beneath your feet, similar to when you did when you were up on the ridge. But you will notice, like, for whatever reason, the rumbling, this earthquake, way fucking stronger than it was when you were further away from the fortress up on the ledge. Like everyone kind of like almost falls. You see the archers kind of grip the railings for a minute. Like you see all the trees begin to sway around you. Whatever just happened was massive in scale. And then that is going to put us back up at round 1 or round 2. I'm sorry.
They're looking good.
No, especially because you haven't even taken hits from Israel yet.
We just have a lot of stuff coming forward.
Hold the line.
We'll get there eventually.
One day.
Alright, set the timer.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide what she's gonna do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The thing is, like, the reason I'm taking him a minute is because I'm trying to decide how fucking diabolical I want to be. So she is.
I just came back. I don't want to leave yet.
She's just going to continue walking, like dragging her thing, smiling, and just shaking her head. And she yells out to Brunir and Goxen, "You took down Nelfar. You will not take me down. This will be your fucking grave." And that is going to be the end of her turn. Like and see.
When I see.
Like and see is still just full sprint. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to just end there as he just hauls ass. The archer's doing all of the work. Archer B's up next, followed by Goxen. He's only being able to really see Brunir is going to take 2 shots at Brunir again. That is a 19 to hit and 25 to hit.
Both hit.
Where did my die? Yeah, dude, I rolled like an 18. Try to speed this up. That is 10, 18. So altogether, between 2 attacks, you take 9 damage. And then that is the end of Archer B's turn. Goxen, you are up, followed by Archer C and Lycan A.
Alright, I'm gonna start by using my bonus action. I'm just gonna leave it out because this is something we use a lot. It's called Lay on Hand and Heal as bonus action. Distribute yourself and restore a number of HP to that creature up to the maximum number of my bonus action is a healing, so
Yeah, dude, it's
that's
stupid.
that's the only reason why my build works. But I had to use all of it right there, which is not good. Because like I said, he's a glass cannon. I only have like 53 HP. But like with the bonus action healing, I could still be like really strong. Why?
Save those spell slots.
Oh, you use that spell slot.
No, it's its own pool.
Yeah, it's its own pool. It's just you only have 35 in that pool. That's it until a long rest. So like I just use all of it right there, which is like I have some other spells, but either way. Anyway, and now for my first attack, I'm gonna swing at guard B.
Do it up.
Choose my left. That is going to be a what the fuck is that? That's 20. 11 plus 1 is 20.
That'll hit.
I'm assuming a dirty 20 hits. Alright, I'm gonna roll damage. It's going to be 11 plus 2, so 13.
Alright, well that does it for sure. He was on his last leg, so as you take this massive cleave into him, a huge chunk of his torso just gets ripped out, entrails fall to the ground, and he is no more.
Sweet, okay. Now I'm going to use my movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And right here, I want to try to use my second attack to hit
Alright, go for it. What did we say? That was like a disadvantage attack? Yeah.
So let's see if I can hit this. High. 15 for the first.
That'll do it.
And then for the second, that is going to
Yeah, you're good. So you swing your weapon down, just like the previous cart, cut the reins. The horse is now free. And I will do... that. Yeah, sure. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so that is the end of your turn. Archer C is up next, followed by Lycan A. Hey, who's moving shit?
Oh. Sorry, that was me. Sorry.
What are you trying to push the line back? Archer C. Seeing the wall get breached, He's gonna reposition himself, and he's gonna take 2 shots at Goxen. Since he can't really see Brunier because he's behind the gate, that is a low 15. I'm assuming misses.
No. 15 does not hit.
Yep.
No.
How about a 24?
Yeah, we're gonna try and get these guys.
Aim in the aim.
That is a high damage roll. Holy shit. No, I'm sorry. 11 damage. That is the end of his turn. That is Lycan A. Lycan A is actually still trapped in the cage, so he is going to stay there. So next up is a Zip, followed by a bunch of horses, followed by Brunier.
If I did an acrobatic to go up, I know that you were going after, I think that Claudia's going after Arthur C. If I did like an acrobatic,
You can both go after them. I don't care.
So, if you're asking if you can climb up the cage, you can do that. It will be an acrobatics check, but you also do have like a climbing speed. So with them being 25 feet in the air, like 25 to 30 feet, you'll be able to get to the tower, we'll say 5, 10, 15, 20. How much is your movement speed?
25 feet.
Your movement is only 25 feet? Okay, so you, 5, 10, 15, 20, you will be able to get to the tower and begin climbing it, but you're only going to get like 5 feet up.
Which one? Visibility one?
They're flying.
He give you a flight potion.
Can't roll for sneak for that though. Can't sneaky boy. I guess it doesn't fucking matter if we're sneaking around. Okay. I'm gonna.
You should check. I'm pretty sure. Read your character sheet. You should be able to use dash as a bonus action.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, can I use my dash as I'm climbing up?
So you have to check your character sheet and see if you have dash under bonus action. I'm pretty sure you do as a rogue.
No, I do.
So you can use your movement to get up to the tower. That'll put you you'll do 20 feet up to the tower. That gives you 5 feet of movement. And then if you use your bonus action as a dash, that gives you another 25 feet of movement, which will be enough for you to climb to the top of the tower, being that they are 30 feet tall.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay, so you can.
But can I roll? Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah, give me a. So first, give me a stealth roll.
Got a 22.
Perfect. Brunier and Goxen have made so much chaos right now. No one is looking at you. Everybody has all eyes on Brunier and Goxen. Super easy for you to get by. And then you use your bonus action to dash. Give me a acrobatics check, please. Or athletics, whatever one you would like.
Let's do acrobatics because it's. Oh, 29.
Perfect. So you haul ass, crouch, taking advantage of the chaos, run to the tower. It's wood. It's not perfect. It's not smooth. There's plenty of like holes and nooks and cracks for you to just scurry the up. You get to the top of the tower. Archer C has his back to you. He does not see you at all. You still have your action.
Push them on.
Kill that
What'd you
motherfucker.
say? Yeah, I'm gonna sneak attack. I'm gonna sneak attack with my dagger. So I'm gonna roll to see if I can hit.
You are throwing them, right? Because are not within melee range.
Oh yeah. Well, then I can't.
You can still sneak attack him either way. I think throwing your dagger and actually stabbing them is like pretty much the same damage and the same bonuses.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
Dagger.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna throw that shit at him. Let's see if it hits him.
All right.
Oh, a 19 plus 7.
A 19 plus 7, so 26. That will definitely hit. Don't forget your sneak attack.
So I got a 5 plus. Sorry. 19 damage.
19
For
damage
archers.
altogether. So you run up, you take out one of your psychic daggers, and you hurl it at him, doing 19 damage. And you don't have a second attack with the throwing dagger, I don't think. So that is your movement, your bonus action, and your action all used up. So that is going to be the end of your turn. Horse B and Horse C are up. Horse B is going to just continue hauling ass. I'm just going to take him out of initiative to save us some time. He's Gonzo's. Horse C is next. Horse C running by. Claudia, can you give me a dexterity saving throw on the beast as he just runs by?
+2. That is a 17.
Perfect, that'll do it. So as this horse like runs by, he's not trying to hurt anything, he's just in sheer panic, and he's like running over the beast essentially. And it kind of like just navigates in between the legs underneath this giant horse and is safe from any damage. So that is the end of Horse's turn. Lycan B, freed from its cage, is going to have 30 feet of movement. So he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is just hauling ass into the fray on all fours. You can see foam just at the mouth, just completely feral creature. Brunier, you are up next, followed by Augie.
I'm gonna go for guard A, reckless. I'm just gonna roll first before I describe it. Oh shit, this is 16.
On who? Guard A? Guard A, 16 will just hit.
Nice. All right, perfect. Because I rolled double sixes. He just stabbed me, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at him as he like shoves the blade into me, and I'm gonna be like, "You are safer on the ground." And that is 28 points of damage.
All right. How would you like to murder this man?
So I'm gonna bonk him on his head, but like, what kind of armor is he wearing? He's not wearing like plate armor or anything, right?
So no, I would say he has like a medium, like a studded, leathery kind of armor on. The thing that you guys will notice too, as you're like navigating this like chaos, a lot of the guards, a lot of the archers, they don't have cult attire on. They kind of just look like mercenaries. They're not drow,
okay.
like yeah, they are not cultists, at least as far as you can tell. They're not wearing like robes or anything like that.
Oh yeah, I think I got this inspiration from Mortal Kombat. I'm just gonna lift up the hammer, and I'm just gonna pop him on his press down into like his chest, and then he's just gonna like arm up and then just fall.
I think that's a Shao Kahn.
Yeah, Shao Kahn or Goro. I can't remember which one, but yeah, that definitely sounds like Shao Kahn. I'm gonna run up to Lycan B, and I'm gonna punch him like, "Come here, boy!" And I'm just gonna run up and reckless swing at him. 16?
16 will hit.
Nice. So that is doing 14, so 26, 27 points of damage.
Jesus. 27, you said?
Yeah.
Damn.
And he's not.
Make him blue. So yeah, so you, I guess, take this huge ball.
He has to do a
Oh yeah, but it's
Constitution
like 21 or some shit, right?
Yeah.
He actually rolled really high. Con saving throw. 21, you said?
Yeah.
No, he's still knocked prone. I rolled an 18, and he still didn't make it.
Dude, it's so good. It's an 8 plus my proficiency plus the ability modifier to use to make the attack.
It's stupid. So yeah, he is knocked prone as you swing and kind of just like sweep all 4 of his legs out, and he flips onto his back and is like scrambling to get up. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Bonus action, I'm gonna pop another potion.
Love it, do it.
I'm gonna pop a greater healing. That's 13. So yeah, and then I'll heal 13 points. And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful. Alright, Augie is up, followed by Claudia. Augie is going to, not really having a whole lot, he's going to just use his full action to haul ass. I don't even know what his speed is off the top of my head.
Doesn't have any teleportation spells? He doesn't have, like, dimensional door or anything?
No.
No, he just kind of walked up to people, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
He is a turtle. He is a turtle.
That's true.
Where the fuck is his walking speed? Oh, there it is, 30 feet. So yeah, he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then action to dash. 5, 10. As he runs by, he just pets the beast on his head. 15, 20, 25, 30. So that will put him right here. And because I'm a nice DM, and I do nice things, I am going to use... I'm going to use my bonus action as he like glances over the destroyed carriage. He's going to see Brunier. Brunier, how bad you looking?
Palmer into the bathroom. He has 37 out of 68 hit points, so he could use a little something.
So he is going to cast at a 2nd level Healing Word, which is going to be 4.
But you don't got no mass healing word back here,
He does.
He should actually.
I'm joking. I want that in my game.
No, I am okay with it because I am playing Augie, and I don't really want to play Augie.
Fair.
So he is going to he is going to use Mass Healing Word at 3rd level. So he rolled up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Regain 2d4 So that is. Sorry, I apologize. So Brunier and Goxen and the Beast all regain. It's not much, but it is something. You regain 7 hit points.
It's not
Oh,
much,
I'm
but
sorry.
it's
I'm
always
sorry.
worth
6, 9. You guys get 9 hit points. The Beast, Goxen, and Brunier.
I'm happy with
It's
that. I am more health than I had before.
it.
And that is the end of Mr. August's turn. Claudia is up next, followed by a bunch of enemies.
Okay. Claudia's getting impatient. She's just so far away from everything. So she is going to, she has motion of flying on her. She's going to fly up 30 feet. So she's about eye level with the archers.
Love it.
She's going to, she has her sights on Archer D. So up lower right hand corner, that Archer.
Yep.
And she's going to fire a powder keg.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, that is a natural 20.
Okay. Roll that damage and double it up. That's gonna be like 20 fucking D whatevers, right?
Yeah, I do have to roll the D20 luck roll still to see if it's just a regular arrow or.
I will say with a nat 20 it goes off. I will say with I think that's a valid. You know, I'm not gonna give. You're not gonna get a nat 20 and then I'm gonna take it away from you. I think with a nat 20 it definitely goes off.
So I need to roll 10d6 fire damage.
10d6 fire damage and then double it.
And then double it. Okay.
Honestly, that's where D&D Beyond is like the best if you want.
Yeah, because you just click a bunch of dice and go
Just
for
like
it.
10 D6, you hit go. Yeah. Apply D6
Especially something like that. That's so much.
Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Jesus Christ.
That is 6. This equals 8. Plus another 6 equals.
What's our calculator?
15, 20, 26, 27, 31, 35.
How do you want to completely you could just chill. If you want to keep counting, you can, but you have murked this dude. How would you like to kill him?
Catch on fire. You're gonna catch on fire, and they're gonna like start thrashing around, and you're gonna like feel like a Wilhelm screaming here, and he's gonna fall over the side.
Oh, like in a George Lucas film, yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
a powder keg arrow, which means it is a hefty explosion. So as the arrow lands like directly in his heart and blows up, and you see him kind of fall out of the smoke, screaming as he hits the ground. You see that the tower itself has just blown to pieces and is now like complete rubble. There's just a huge smoldering pile of fire where that tower once stood. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do something like that. Just a big old red X. And he is dead.
So I use my movement, I use one of my attack actions. I have another attack action and a bonus action left. I'm going to...
I think using the
turn
potion
myself-
would be your bonus action. The potion to fly.
Okay. So I have one attack action left.
Yep.
I'm going to attack Archer that's in the upper left corner.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm going to use my second to last powder keg arrow.
All right.
Alright, that. Oh my god. That's a natural 20.
No
Oh my
way.
God.
All right.
I guess Bobby's not the only one that's rolling super well tonight.
Okay,
Listen.
so, seven. Need 3 more. 8, 9.
You're like 5.
Actually, rolling them together.
Yahtzee.
Alright. Alright, let's see what we got. We got 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 4 is 13, 14, 19, 20, 22, 30 points of fire damage.
That's 30 points of fire damage. Okay, so that's 60.
Yeah, plus 1d8 plus 4.
And then double the d8.
So it's an additional 8. So 68 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Not quite as destructive as the first one. You see it land in his leg and blow up, and I will say that, like, with a nat 20, it has sent him hurling backwards, slammed up against the railing, and, like, his clothes are on fire. His leg has been, like, eviscerated from the explosion, and he's just, like, sitting there, and you see him grab the railing and, like, pull himself up. And you can see, like, now some of the tower is, like, also on fire. Like, this whole spot is now kind of just on fire, and it's beginning to spread along the tower.
Okay.
Do you want to kill any of my other guys before you end your turn, or is that all?
I
Yeah.
used up all my actions.
Okay.
It's just
It's just.
All right.
It's just destroying, like, the building.
Hey man, that you got to reward a nat 20. You know. You got to
was
do
crazy.
it. 2 in a
She's not
row
killing
is
the NPC, she's
quite
killing
an
the
entrance.
entire fucking building is being destroyed.
I should have never given you guys those goofy weapons. No, it's fun though. Make it, you know, it's a little playground. Guard E is up next. He is going to use his action to run over, and I will say at this point, we'll probably get rid of it on the spot. Being that everybody's kind of in the fray at this point.
Oh, it's another Goxen.
Oh, that's where he went.
Oh, there he is.
It's a shifter.
Yeah, I put a token on first. Where'd he go?
I didn't even clock that. Yeah, so guard A runs over, and you see him take out his keys and unlock the gate for the Lycan as it kind of slowly begins to walk out, looking at Goxen, snarling with vicious intent. That is the end of his turn. Archer A is up. Where is Archer A? Archer A is beat the fuck up. So he's going to stand up, and he's going to kind of walk to the corner a little bit, and getting absolutely murked by Claudia, he's going to return fire. The tides are... Yes, that's... Yeah, the first time I don't get to roll with advantage, I rolled like a 5. So you can see as he's like limping and like tries to pull back, he lets go and the arrow just goes like super wide. That is the end of his turn. Guard Captain is up. Guard Captain, what can you do? I'm gonna be nice. Brunier, you were the one that I threw the javelin at last round, right? You took a javelin and you took some like hefty damage from it, if I remember correctly. I rolled with the guard captain, not the guard. So if you want to take 6 health back, because you took a hefty shot and it should not have been that extreme. So Brunier, if you want to add like 6 health back to your character, you can do that. Guard captain. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I think Jeremy's also frozen though.
We did hit a little reset.
Can you hear
Okay.
Whatever.
Can you guys hear us now?
You're still good for me.
Okay, that's weird. Okay. Did you hear me say that I rolled the wrong damage for Brunier? Yeah, so take 6 health back.
Yeah, I
just because the guard captain does way more damage.
Okay.
So I fucked up. I have a lot of tabs open and I'm jumping between all of them, so I apologize. The guard captain. Wow, this is chaos on the field. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to walk forward, and he is going to. I guess he's going to take a. He's going to throw a javelin at Goxon. So he's going to take 2 javelins out and throw them. We'll do 1 to Goxon and 1 to Brunier. I rolled an 18 and a 19, so I'm assuming those both hit.
Yeah. My armor class is 18.
So it does hit. So I rolled an 18, plus it was like plus 6, so... It's 5, 8... what was I gonna say? Goxon takes 11 damage, and then 7, 11, 15. Brunier, have you take 7 damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then that is going to be the end of the guard captain's turn. Guard C is going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And yeah, the only one you can see. 5. No, he can't reach anybody. So that is the end of his turn. Horse A. Brunier, you have not gotten out of the way. Horse A is hauling ass. Right, like through you.
Okay.
5. These giant tokens are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. So it gets right there. So give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
And that's with advantage because of my danger sense. And that's going to be a dirty 20.
Perfect. So as you turn and you see this horse just hauling ass in a sheer panic, you kind of turn and put your back up against the wall, and he runs past you. And now he is going to do a strength check to see if he just can absolutely just smash into these things and get the fuck out of there. He only rolled a 9. So he slams into these carriages, now like kind of completely blocking the way as he's like pushing, just trying to get out, completely fucking freaking out right now. it is guard D. Where is guard D? Guard D is right here. 5, 10. He's going to run straight at you, Bernier. You see him pulling out a long sword. He's going to take. Oh, no. He has a spear. I feel like I had a different thing. Well, it's funky because some of them are like technically legendary, so they have like a different weapon. I'm just gonna go with what he has on his sheet, which is a spear. So you see him running at you as he takes a spear out, and he rolled a 19. I'm sorry, a 17. That hits.
And
Going to be 3 damage total, and that's half, so that's the damage that I take. And then that is going to be the end of his turn.
Here is going to giggle as if he's getting
tickled. Drow Rider A, seeing Goxen just going ham, is going to go into a sheer panic. And he is going to cast he's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh no.
That is a 20-foot cube.
Hope your AC is good, everyone. That fucking sucked.
So he
Yeah.
is going to. That is a 20-foot cube. He's going to try. 5, 10, 15. He's going to cast it right here. Yep, that is exactly where he's going to cast it. But being scared shitless, I think that's just his action. Fairy Fire. Do you guys have to make a Dex saving throw? Yeah, so Jeremy and Tom have to make a Dex saving throw. And now I gotta figure out what his... Oh, okay. The DC is very low, it's only an 11.
Oh, cool. I rolled a 15.
Rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, so you guys are fine. Each object in the 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If they fail a dex save for the duration, objects shall be 10 foot. Any attack rolls an infected creature or object have advantage. So yeah, I guess you guys don't have advantage against you now because you passed the dex save, so it didn't do shit.
Remember, I am attacking with Reckless.
Yeah, you still. Yep. Ben, you are up, and then that will end round 2.
Also, what time are you thinking about ending? Or is there a certain stopping point?
So I don't have a stopping point. I knew this was going to be a beefy ass encounter. I have to preferably get off at 11 o'clock so Denise can like get relieved of duty so she can go shower and whatnot.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't know if you want to just keep going until 11 and then we'll just stop at that point. It doesn't really matter if we stop in the middle of a round or at the top of a round. It's still gonna fuck up the flow either way.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we can just keep running because, like I said, this is gonna be a beefy encounter, and we're like just really getting into the thick of it now.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep running it. Ben, it is your turn, and then that's the end of round 2. 28 turns later.
Yeah, really. Okay.
No, literally.
So,
I have a counter. It's 28 turns.
Jesus Christ. So Ben realizing that combat this section is almost over, Ben takes to the sky using what the fuck is it? Using where's my actions? Celestial Revelation. He takes to the sky and flies a whopping 30 feet to do something. I'm gonna fly diagonally, so that means I'm flying up and over, so I don't get stuck in a corner again. So it will be about here-ish. Wall is 20 feet, you said?
The walls are 20 feet, correct?
Okay. So if I was flying at an angle, I'm trying to be above the wall slightly.
Okay.
No, where the hell is Mizra? Ben
she's
sees
dead
Mizra.
somewhere.
Ben sees Mizra, and she's bad news. So Ben whips out the ricochet rifle, which is actually a regular gun, and he's gonna take a shot at Mizra.
Okay, do it up. How high are you right now?
I would say I am probably peaked, like 25. I'm like peeking over the fence.
Okay, I will say do it with advantage because you have like a significant height difference.
Okay.
Do you have oil of sharpness on board too?
Yes, I used it already. Thank you. Where is the history? 23. Oh, no, never mind. Where's my roll? Fuck. 16 and a 15, of course.
They both miss.
Oh, wonderful.
So, in classic Ben fashion.
Ben shoots and hits the wall. And it's flying next to me. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
That sucks.
That is very... Ben shoots into the wall next to me.
It's just ricocheting everywhere.
I was gonna say, does Mizra see me, or she doesn't even acknowledge because she didn't, because I missed?
So she sees a bullet ricochet off the ground by her feet, and she just stares up at you, and like doesn't even really respond.
Ben does he tries to stamp his feet, but he's flying, so he just kind of falls a little bit. Well, that's my turn, folks. Thanks for playing.
Great.
All right, that is the end of round 2. Yeah. All right, cool. Mizra is going to.
Ooh, real quick, I think when I removed that other Gotsu, I think that was the one you hit mine.
Oh, do you remember what your initiative was?
It was a match one.
Add to combat.
That was right after that light. Right after
I'm gonna add you in now. It's a 20. Yep, that puts you right after the archer. Mizra walking by. She's gonna walk right here and kind of peek around the carriage, and she's just gonna look at Goxen, and she's gonna say, you know, you really fucked up our plans, and she's going to take 2 attacks at you from where she is, because her fucking whip is cool. That is going to be a 17 and a 9. Not great rolls.
both of them do not.
So as she takes her whip and hits the ground and takes 2 big lashes at you, you kind of are next to the carriage, and they hit, and taking 2 chunks off of the carriage. And as they like slice clean chunks of wood off, you can see the remaining wood on the carriage begin to dissolve with some type of poison. And that is going to be the end of her turn. Lycan C is up. Where is Lycan C?
Did you say poison or acid? Behind this.
Poison. Lycan C is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Haul ass at Vernier, and he is going to.
So popular.
He's gonna take two attacks at you. Now I roll fucking good. Jesus Christ. I'm assuming I don't know, it was like a 24 hits.
24 hits.
And then a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
That Reckless is coming back to bite you, dude. Okay, so we will do the first attack. That is 8, 11, so that's 5 damage on the first one. And then that is 8, 16, 19. 9 damage on the second attack.
Okay.
And that will be the end of his turn. It is Archer B. Archer B, seeing Mizra take a shot at Goxen, is going to also do the same. I am all over the place with my rolls. The first arrow, Goxen, you can see it kind of pierce through the carriage on the other side of you. And then I rolled a 1 on the first set, and then I rolled a nat 20 on the second set. All over the place. Is 12, 16 damage on that second arrow as it like slides over and kind of pierces like straight into like your clavicle. 16, yeah, 6, and then doubled, so it's 12, 16. Yep. Cool. Okay, Goxen, you are up, followed by more archers and more
So the walls of this fortress, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I can stand on them, correct?
Yeah, they're pretty thick. Like I put those X's between them to kind of indicate that they are solid surfaces that you can walk along.
As a bonus action, to teleport onto the wall back up here, just so I can get a little distance away from them, because it's starting to hurt. Starting to get heavy. And then I start to like talk to myself.
You guys complaining about the combat being easy yet?
Guys, honestly, it's going exactly how I figured it would go.
I haven't gotten to do any combat yet, so I'll let you know.
That's your fault for being a fucking bard.
That was the +3 is so fun.
Wow, it's so unbrain.
It is. Alright.
And that,
Alright, sounds good. Archer C is up. seeing Grit kind of come out of nowhere and fuck him up a little bit, he is going to he's gonna like kind of be shocked, and he's gonna run and I think he's gonna like run and try to grapple a Zip and like try to like begin to like wrestle her like off the edge. So a Zip, can you give me a strength check, please? Or actually give me a, because you're small and like you're not gonna go like hand to hand with this guy, like your go-to move, I would assume, would be to like dodge out of the way and like avoid getting held. If you want to give me a dexterity saving throw instead, and I'll put that against his strength check, we can do that as well.
Okay. 22 saving throw.
Okay, so you see as this archer like hauls ass towards you and kind of like puts his bow, and you see him like lunge to try to grab you to throw you over, and you just duck and dive out of the way, and he slams into the guardrail. So I moved you over a little bit, so I hope that's okay. And then that is going to be the end of his turn. Lycan A being released out of his cage 5, looking around, not really knowing what to do, looking up at Goxen up on the wall. His only choice really is to haul ass towards Vernier at this point. 5, 7,
Alright,
20.
need to get a little distance.
So where did you go? So many stat blocks to juggle. 2 attacks. That is a 20.
Nat 20 or dirty 20?
No, he rolled an 18. I'm just looking at what his thing was. Okay, then a dirty 20 on the second one. So I'm assuming they both hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll all the d6 at once. That's 5, 8, 10, 14.
On the line, baby.
17. So that's 20 damage total, so half, so you take 10 damage as he lunges at you and just begins like mauling you with his massive claws. Zip, you are up, followed by another horse.
Stinger is in a good position now. You know that. Stinger is in a very good position to strike. Because we will have advantage against all of those targets.
Yeah.
Also, it is 11 o'clock.
Okay, we'll do a Zip's turn, and then we'll end,
on the horse as it began.
yeah.
And as it be. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll with my dagger. I'm gonna try to fucking slice and dice this Karse team guy. Cause fuck that guy.
Alright, do it up.
Is it 18 hit the archer?
18 for sure hits the archer. I lost you.
For that 9 damage for the dagger.
Damage. Alrighty.
Did he die?
He definitely does not die. As you like dodge under, as he lunges towards you to dodge under, you give a quick slash, cutting open a piece of his armor. And in that moment, you can see like they have pretty beefy armor on. He's a pretty big-looking dude. You can tell these archers are hired mercenaries because they're very good at their job. They are no pushovers.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bonus action psychic and oh damn, that's a 9 to hit.
With your like modifier and all that stuff. 9 misses. So as you dodge under his grapple and dive out of the way, you slash with your steel blade, and then as you like manifest the psychic blade into your offhand, you quick try to like swing at him, and he dodges as it like flies past his face. And I think that's it for your turn, right?
Yep.
So I will be super quick. We'll end on Ogden. That way, if Rob comes back, he can just jump right in the fray. So the horse is gonna horse. The horse is gonna just keep hauling ass. He's just gonna run away into the forest of nothingness. Lycan B is laying on the ground, turtled. He's gonna get the fuck up with his movement. And he is going to also take 2 attacks at Mr. Brunier. Holy hell, those are bad rolls. That is, I'm assuming, a 13 misses. That is 1, and a nat 20 on the second one. I am so sorry. That is 7. It's 14. 17. 8 damage you take on that one. And then that is the end of his turn. Brunier, it is your turn, and we will end the night after your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing it like a bee. I'm gonna roll for 29.
Jesus. Yeah, who are you swinging at?
I'm like a bee.
Okay.
Let's go. It's 27 damage.
Jesus. Alright. So you take this massive swing at him. He is hurt. You can see like his legs are beginning to buckle. He's breathing heavily. Yeah. Beefy boys, dude. So the big variable to this is I wasn't sure, like, the Lycans could have just never gotten out of their cages depending on how you guys like approach this.
Oh, okay. Because I hit him hard the last time, I thought he'd be done. So yeah, never mind. I'm gonna take my second attack at him too.
Okay.
22.
22, that'll hit.
Assuming this will be it. Let's see. Oh, 10, 25 damage.
Jesus, yeah, how do you want to end the night?
Yeah, he gets up, swings at me, and I'm like, bad dog. And I hit him once, and then on that second hit, just fucking blood, mist, and fur.
Oh.
Yeah, all over.
So,
as a... Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, as you deliver the final blow in the spray of mist, and it falls through the mist, landing on the ground, you see this like werewolf form begin to shift back into a more humanoid, shifter-like figure. Better hope it wasn't her mom.
Yeah, Bernier takes up
Or dad, rather.
Claudia's cousin later. And then I'm going to drink action. I'm going to do another potion of greater healing.
Nice.
Gotta stay consistent. 7, that's guys, I'm feeling a little woozy.
Oh god.
Hey,
As you look around and there's no one else in the fray,
Hey, I'm right there. She's up high. I'm right there.
I will try. I'm gonna try and get over to you. I was just so far away.
You're good. I knew what I was setting up for.
All right,
But,
I am gonna pause it here.
You're fucking lord.
Both